Peace and blessings. I definitely want to welcome you all back. You already know my name, celebrity interviewer. I said it, and this is the show, and this is where you have the greatest opportunity to be able to bring you the best interviews of people that's in the entertainment industry, along with people that's building and making a difference in the community. And this beautiful woman to my right, maybe to my left, whatever side of the world you may be looking on, I have a very talented woman who has been doing this for a long time, and I'm very experienced. And I like to welcome to the show with open arms. I like to welcome celebrity guest CEO of Real Life Matters with the Boss Network. She is also the CEO of Express You Network, with hosts of the Boss and guests and company representing the country of Canada. You know what I'm talking about? All the way from Canada. I really appreciate her taking the time. I'd like to welcome to the show the Queen, the Boss. Salute.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So
I
tell
like
me this.
doing that, and I like, I just like, and I like cooking. I like to cook.
Right.
Hmm
You said you don't like, what did you say?
I like cooking. I like cooking. I can cook. I can burn. So
I
you guys
thought you said you don't. I
huh?
thought you said I thought you said you don't like cocaine, but you like to cook. That's
Well,
what I
that's
thought
a
I
good
heard.
statement too. That's a good statement. I I like cooking. That's all. I like cooking. I can cook anything. That's about it. And traveling.
Okay, okay.
Anything else you
Where,
want
where
to know?
where's the last place that you traveled to?
Well, I went to my parents, where my parents come from, Barbados.
Oh, right, right. Man, tell the people, please. Tell us, because I have never been to the Barbados, but it's one of those places that you hear a lot. Growing up, it's just like one of those famous cities. Islands. Could you Is it an island?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. I didn't want to look too stupid on my show. All right, good. I'm glad. That was a close one. I was
And the
guessing.
water is crystal, aqua, blue, blue, blue. As you see in the pictures, is exactly
Right.
like that.
Mm,
When you go down there, enjoy myself. I'm not just saying that because my parents come from there. It's a really nice place, and there's so much to do. I haven't done everything there. And you're getting fresh, organic food. If you drink, you get nice rum punch and rum and all kinds of drinks there, and you fish, and you go out, and people cook really well, and the food tastes different there. And you can get a mango off the tree,
oh,
breadfruits, things like that. They're healthy.
mm, that's man. That Tell us more. Tell me more. That's not enough. That is.
And when you go to a party, some of the parties are outside, and some of the bars are outside. So it's so nice because you can sit right by the sea, and you hear the
Uh,
ocean and the beach going, and everybody, it's just a different thing. So when you come back, you're just like, oh, come back here now. You want to come home, you're crying at the airport. You don't want to
man.
leave. But it's nice though. It's really nice. There's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of boat parties, a lot of and it's not to say I wonder if it's going to be good. No. It's going to be excellent.
Mm. Yeah, I'm over here
And
looking
Carib
on the.
Vision headquarters is there in Barbados.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. I see
Mm-hmm.
you. I see you, D boss.
Uh-huh.
That's a boss. That's a
These
boss
guys,
move
if you
right
go down
there.
there, we can hang out and go. There's just so much stuff to do down there. And you see a lot of people from a lot of different areas, Germany and the Americans. You see, everybody comes there from all different, and all the other islands, so it's nice. I did some
Yeah.
coverage earlier this year when Saint Vincent had the volcano.
Mm.
So we had people that came on that were there in the actual hit of it. So it was like, oh my God, and then it was a lot of the ash, the volcanic ash went to Barbados. So it was looking like a blizzard
Mm.
with all that ash coming around. So it was an experience for a lot of people, because some people couldn't get back from the islands to come back here for Canada and the US. because they stopped the flights and stuff, so people had to suffer through it. Then they had the hurricane. That was another thing, and it was like, oh gosh. So my brother had went. He was kind of like, I'm so glad to get back home. Because sometimes, you know, in Canada, we are so spoiled. We don't have a lot of those things that come through, like those tropical storms, a hurricane and stuff like that. So maybe you get a little rain from one that came up, but we don't have anything major like that. And it's not always cold up here.
Right. Okay.
And I know it's always windy in Chicago, though.
Hey, the windy city. You already know.
You gotta hold on to everything.
Yeah, when it gets that season, like, yeah, be around this season right now. You know what I mean? When that winter is coming. You know, when the winter is coming, it gets real
that wind
windy.
must be terrible. The coming off of that. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even
give you whiplash. For real. You turn your head too quick. You take it away. It don't take much. But hey, let's show you this is the beautiful city that she was talking about, Barbados.
Yes, that's all.
You know, I had to. I'm
the
sorry,
water
I had to search
like
the internet.
that.
Yeah, I just stole this from Google real quick. I'm just borrowing it though. I'm just borrowing it. I'm borrowing it.
Just like that. The water is exactly like that when you go in. It's blue.
I love it. So I picked a good picture.
Yeah, well, that's at the top of the island. You picked one, but that's good.
Okay, I didn't know if that was your house right there.
I didn't know if that was my house. I think I'd be down there right now. I'd be talking to you from there, and the breeze be coming through.
Right, your hair be blowing.
But you know, people don't realize when you go to Barbados, you got your internet, you got your ATM machines, you got everything there. Because some islands don't have the access like that. But it's just like you live here or in Chicago, and you can get your money. You have access to go to the bank machine. You can get your money out. You don't have no issues like that. Nothing.
Yeah. So, what is it like the cost of living in the Barbados versus, you know, like Chicago? Because I already know it's just Canada.
Oh well, the dollar is $2 Barbadian for $1 US. You get if you give $1 US, you get 2 Barbadian. So the cost of living is a little more higher there, but it's not that bad. But it's because the lifestyle is a little more, so it's a little more expensive. It's not like you go in here and you're getting all this money, like you go to Cuba and you're spending this, or you go someplace else. So you got to spend a little bit. So you just calculate yourself, like for every $1 US, you're getting 2 Bajan dollars. So
okay,
that's how you do it.
That works.
Mm-hmm. So if you bring in 500, you got 1,500. 500, you got 1,500 Bajan dollars when you go there.
Okay, that works. Still, you know.
And the rum is cheap. Like you can get a half gallon for like $20 or $25 Bajan. It really works out well.
Okay, and so, you take a lot of boat rides.
Yeah, or I like to go on the beach. When I'm down there, I'm at the beach every day, unless it's raining or something. But if it's not, I'm down there. I got a lot of bathing suits, and I'm there. I ain't got to worry about if one's missing or something. I got another one.
I heard that. I ain't mad at you.
A lot of people. That's what a lot of people. You know, some people used to bring 1 or 2 bathing. No, bring a whole set. That way, one can go on the line. And you come back, you go again. And the water is so nice. You can have your coconut in the water. You can have your drink in the water. You can just float around. I don't know if it's because of the salt water. It's easier for you to just float in the sea. But you still got to remember it is the sea. So you just don't wear your good jewelry because somehow the rings come off and they're gone, you know, or your chain. So you just got to make sure if your jewelry is on, your rings are snug, or just leave it at home till you come back.
Man, imagine fishing for fish and you find jewelry.
And the food is good down there. The chicken, everything tastes different because it has no chemicals, right? So, like up here, all the food is the chickens are infused and produced, but down there, these are grain fed, so you're getting fresh chicken, fresh pork chops, whatever you like. It's fresh, so it tastes different because the meat tastes different because it's growing different. So,
right, you go down there after living here, you be thinking that
you
they
come
doing
back,
something
you're like,
wrong.
oh. So sometimes your digestive goes through a little change because you had such good the real organic food, and then you come back here, you go, oh. So your stomach's kind of like, oh, I never had that for a while. So,
right, exactly. You be looking at them like, you know, that this isn't right for your body because of how it tastes, because it's so you know, it's going to be so unique because you acquired taste, it's acquired taste.
well, I've been to other places. I've been to Cuba. I've been to Trinidad. I've been to uh, Cuba, Barbados. Yeah, I've been to Florida. Florida is really commercialized. I don't like that. In Trinidad, some of the water is not like clear like in Barbados, unless you go to Tobago. The water's. I don't like swimming in that cloudy water because you just never know what's in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I don't swim, so you won't find me there.
You gotta be feeling and wondering. Ooh, I wonder what this. Ooh, there's something else in there. And then, when you were in the clear water, you could see from here to wherever. You're good.
Hey, you can go ahead and swim with the sharks if you want to. Go ahead. Be my guest.
I ain't going in that cloudy water. I don't like it.
Swimming with enough sharks in this industry right now. You know what I'm talking about? That's all the swimming I do. You know, but yeah, but just tell me a little bit about, you know, the Boston, you know, and what services, you know, can how. I mean, first, are you hiring for any services? I want to ask you that.
What do you mean hiring for like what for people? You mean if people come on the show for the interviews?
No, are you seeking anybody for, you know, anything that you do in reference to your business?
Well, maybe a little bit late. Yeah, later some sales people and stuff. I'm looking for that. But almost everybody says they can do sales, and then when it comes to doing it, then they fall off. I don't know what's happening with people. You know, like the industry is good. You can pay them a good cut. So I don't understand. So you just, you know, I've just been kind of doing it solo or just collaborating with a lot of people if they want to come on or stuff like that. So I am doing that, and you know, people do pay to come on the show, depending, you know, depending what status they are in. But if you're a company, a brand, an artist, you know, you come on, you're going to get your exposure, and I'm going to do everything I can do to make sure that you're out there, which for me, I can do with my eyes closed, head down.
Absolutely.
So I know how to do the artists. I know how the companies is no problem. If it's somebody I can't, a lot of people call me and ask me if I can their company, and I say, well, you know what, I don't think you're ready yet. You know, so I just am honest with them. Some people, yeah, and take them. No, because then that usually turns into be whenever you're hesitant on one, you know, it always turns out to be something that shouldn't be done. And then some people who don't know, and I introduce them and they're great, and then it turns out to be really good for them.
Exactly. And let me ask you this, because you have a lot of beautiful pictures online, and I've been actually sleeping during this interview. Like, I really fell asleep when it came to this part.
You fell asleep.
I took my time, like for real. I took my time, downloading all these pictures.
Let me see now what you picked up.
All these pictures. I got all these great, beautiful pictures of you with and I want you to talk about them if you may, and just, you know, if you could just give us a flashback of that moment, and maybe, you know, if not, maybe the name of the event of, you know, maybe just the experience, if you may.
Okay. Oh, okay. This was a station that I was with for about a year or a few months, and I brought a lot of value to them. So we went. This was when I believe the king, the benign king from Nigeria was coming. So we had to do a whole set of events for that there. And that was the team that I worked with. And then after I went to my own. I just moved on from there. But it was a great team that we had.
Okay. Congrats.
As I interviewed this great king that came, everything that he wore, he manufactured.
Wow.
Imagine that you have everything you wore. Oh, this is Chris Fire 10 Entertainment and Jack Kettle, the artist. And Chris Fire Entertainment, he's the original fire throw. So he sings and he spits fire from his mouth.
Oh wow.
So he's a full entertainer. He's here in Toronto. And Jack Kettle, he's the one that sings with the kettle. He says, Jack Kettle, you can't settle. So he's a big he's a big reggae artist, and he jumps really high. So these two guys, they came, I interviewed them, and they came on my show. And what we did was it was so funny because when they both met, they both were attracted to each other because they're both met two high energy entertainers. And that's them, because when they come off, it's like a workout.
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, when you were talking about the king and things of that nature, I didn't know if that may have been him. So I had to see that picture up real quick. Yeah, that's what's up. Greatness.
Oh, and that's Allison Hines.
Okay.
She is from Barbados, and she is the soca queen. What's interesting with her is that when she was in a band in Square One, she was part of Eddie Grant Ring Bang. So I met her many years ago, and then I went here and I met her here at this reggae. We had the reggae festival, something in Toronto. It was a lot of artists had came there that day. So that's Allison Hines, and she was telling me that she was bringing out her wig line, her new wig. So they should have been out in 2019. Hopefully it wasn't delayed because of the pandemic, but she said she was coming out with her own wig line.
Okay, that's awesome. Congratulations to her. Congratulations.
Oh, this is something. I went to this filmmakers, all major film. There's a big film because Tiff was on that week for 2 weeks. And I was invited to this film, and a lot of entrepreneurs and young entrepreneurs were there. And the person invited me, and I took pictures with filmmakers that came out with new films, and the guys that came out with their new vodka. It was just, and in there was rammed. Like, I'm surprised we even got that picture in there because it was I'm telling you, it was so full in there that you couldn't, everything was sold out. The liquor was sold out, everything. You couldn't even get a drink because everything was the guy had to open a bottle that he had on display to give everybody a little bit of something.
Man.
Because I think the whole of Toronto must have been in there.
Man, I know, right? Looked like you had fun.
Oh, I had a blast.
Great memories. Tell me about this.
Oh, we went on this boat ride called Code Blue. That's Mary Glavin that does the Durham Caribbean Festival. There's Fabuloso, and then just a friend. We all went on this Code Blue. She told me impromptu that, we're gonna go on this Code Blue. And I said, we gotta wear blue and white, jeans and white. So we went on, it was all mature people, and it was a blast. The food was good, the drinks were good, the music was good. And it was just when we got home, I was so glad to get home because it was just so much things you had to do. That was all before the pandemic. We went just before, and then everything broke out. And I saw old friends on that too over there. There are a lot of entertainment. Oh, they had 2 levels of entertainment on this. This boat was really big.
Oh, you was on a yacht.
Yeah. But it wasn't too big of a boat. And it was just a comfortable set of people from the boat, and it was nice.
Okay.
Here he is. I see you studying my pictures there.
I don't do much. I don't do much. Talk to me right here. Talk to me.
Oh, this one. This is when I came back with my show, and I was at a different location there, and I just interviewed all those people. So we decided to take a group picture. So I had a guy that was did that, but he's no longer working. He went to school for engineering full time, and then I had another girl that helped me did that. But that day we had a blast. And then we have there, you can see Daniel Chin, he's on whichever side, and then Mr. Fresh. And then I have a good friend of mine, Josephine Rose, she's on that side. Then we had people that we indigenous Indian people we had there in the middle.
Okay.
And then this lady, Dr. Wagner, she does therapy by lighting or something, lights. She does a different type of therapy, but you can go to the YouTube channel and look. Then we have here Dr. Kay Moore. She's a legendary gospel singer in the colorful African outfit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I interviewed all those people that day. And nobody wants to go home. When I interview people, they don't want to go home. They want to stay around for a big party.
I know, right? I love it. I love it. That's just, that's a compliment too to your energy,
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the greatness.
When you come home, I'm drained. I'm just like, wow. Okay, who's this now?
Let's see who's next. Drum rolls, please. Let's see.
Oh, that was the first New Year's day I've ever worked.
Okay.
Doing media. And that was the 905 Raptors team. They're the ones that, if any of the original NBA stars or the NBA players for the Raptors or any of the teams, that's who they go to bring out the picks. Like if somebody gets hurt or something, that's who they bring out. So these guys here are up and coming. So they should be selected, I think, very shortly. Due to the pandemic, probably everything got a little bit delayed, but we had a ball. I never believed that so many people came out on New Year's Day to see a basketball game. And then after that, everybody cleared out.
Yeah, absolutely. His name is Tyler Ennis, I want to say. And he actually did turn out to be a really, really good basketball player in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And playing for the Raptors, I want to say that he won the championship with the Raptors, too.
Because, he was playing, that's the undergrad 905 Raptors, but they're still professionals.
Right.
But it's good to see them before they go full pro. But there was a big turnout there. That place was packed.
Right. So this is like 2019?
Yeah. In January.
Right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I want to say that he won the championship with the Raptors. 1920.
And he has two little baby girls, and I saw them, and they wanted to keep coming to me and talking to me, and I'm like, you go over by your mother. And they said, no, they're staying here because we had the cameras and stuff. So they want to sit there. So I just let them sit there.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, we have more.
Oh God.
Let me see. Tell me about this girl. Y'all look like y'all had fun.
I was filming at the City Hall of Toronto, and I was IWB media sponsor. So this is what I did with the ladies. This is a group of immigrant ladies that they come and they get training, and if they're newcomers to the country, and then they have professionals that will help them out to get that live and work. So they got people from all over. So these are some of the ladies that I interviewed that day, and they were just happy. So there's Svetlana. She's the CEO of the organization. So she ran that there. So we just took a group photo after we finished interviewing all these people.
Okay, nice. So shout out to everyone that you have so graciously took the time to name and go into your
I know you gotta say how you remember everybody.
Yeah, you are good. You are really, really good because you are naming names for real. I'm just putting them out there like for real. And again, people, she does not know the pictures that I'm bringing up, but
No,
the
I
way that,
don't know. Not at
yeah,
all.
I think they think that we cheat on the other end, but we're
I
not
no,
cheating.
I don't have no clue what picture he's bringing up, people.
Okay, the legend,
Oh
legendary,
gosh,
iconic. This dude
that
pioneered.
picture is with Shaba Ranks,
Java, I always want
and
to do that.
I did work for him for a little bit of 6 years, and 6 years he never saw me in
Mm,
person. He knows who I am because I work with him. And Xanadu is his road manager, and so he was coming to Toronto, the festival. So they made sure they called me and they said, D boss, you're gonna come to the thing, da 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 da. And I said, well, okay. I said, well, can I bring my camera in just to get a little thing? And he goes, yeah. So they had me special passes to
Okay,
go in the back where nobody could go. Everybody was in the front on the grass waiting for the entertainers. I saw
right.
Coco T, Marcia Griffiths there.
Mm,
That's Allison Hines. Oh my gosh, it was so, and it wasn't crowded, so everybody was able to talk to everybody. So when
right.
he came and saw me, he hugged me, and everybody says, "Wait a minute, he must know her." And he says, and then the guy said, "Yeah, he knows her. He knows her for so long." And now he finally got to see me in person. So that was, we all had and we had a good time that day. We stayed for the whole show. When he came with his family, he had we were right by the trailers. And that
Okay,
was just, I was so happy that day because I finally got to see him in person. Because one time he came to Toronto, but it was such an impromptu. He came and then he left out very quickly, but not this time.
mm, okay. Hey, that's beautiful.
He said
Again,
he
shout out
did.
to Shaba Ranks. You know what I mean?
Javarex, yes.
Hey,
And
that's
he's
dope.
actually shorter in person. You think that I thought he was pretty tall, but then I'm tall. I'm 5'11", so I was like, oh,
Right.
I was expecting him to be taller. I didn't know he was, because I guess it's the persona.
Right.
And when I saw him, I was shocked.
Well, do I appear like I'm tall or short?
Well, you look like you're a bit tall,
How tall?
maybe 5'9".
That's a safe guess right there. You know that, D-Boss, you're very smart. That's like a safe. Actually, I think that like the average height of a man in America is 5'9". So the fact that you said 5'9", that you took the safe way out. I'm
No,
actually
I didn't know that was the average height. I thought that was 6 feet or something.
no, it's like 5'9". It's probably raised over the years. It used to be 5'9".
Oh,
Let me say that.
oh, okay,
You know, it probably is about like 6 feet now.
okay.
But yeah, for the record though, I don't want you to be disappointed. When we finally get to a chance to meet. So that's why we're talking about this right now. That's why I'm talking about my height for the record.
No, 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 it's not gonna be no disappointment. I'm just like, I was just surprised because he looked taller to me.
Well, let's just say I'm going to have to look up to you, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind looking up to women, powerful women at that. You know what I'm saying? You are very powerful. You are have really, put your feet out there and just set a mark for yourself and just, created a path like no other from starting off with beautifully with your modeling, kept it classy. And what I mean, then you got into, doing TV and things that nature and interviewing with media, created your own network, and this is just incredible, and I'm just really proud of you. I say that from the heart, from the spirit, and I look forward to networking with you with DBoss Network, if I may. Correct
Yes.
myself, what I'm saying, with
Well,
Express
that's
You
that's
Network.
that's the umbrella because when you pull up Care Vision and on Bell 5, it'll say DBoss Networks, and then it'll list the shows underneath.
Okay, absolutely. And so I asked, what's the best way for people to contact you, support your brand?
Well, first of all, yes, yes, yes. You're gonna hear it again. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, DBoss Networks, and that's on YouTube. And you know, it's a shame because a lot of people watch me, but you know, the numbers sometimes don't reflect. It's shameful because people don't want to subscribe to the channel. I don't know. I subscribe to theirs. You could subscribe to mine. So,
Right.
and then you could reach me. You could go on YouTube. I'm a DBoss_1 on Instagram. DBoss Real Life Matters. DBoss Networks. You'll see. You can follow me there. I'm on LinkedIn. DBoss Boss. I have like 9,000 people on LinkedIn. Thank God. But you know, the business professionals do their thing, and you know, and then if you want to reach out to come on my show, you can email me at media@dbossnetworks.com. So it's everything's very easy. You can find me. It's very branded, very properly, so it's not hard to find me. And if you want me on Facebook, it's Sweet the Boss, not sweet like sugar. It's Sweet, SUITE. The Boss, DBOSS, and you could, and then you'll see me. You'll see my hair. You'll see me sometimes with my hair different, but it's okay. You'll know it's me. And you're allowed to tag to my page. I don't care. That's what Facebook is made for. I know some people blocking people from tagging, but you know, I open all tags. I don't have no restrictions on no tags. So and join my group in Real Life Matters, Sweet the Boss TV. That group is very active. You can post and stuff. So, you know, I welcome and I encourage people, you know, they can tag me. Some people are afraid, oh, maybe not. No, it doesn't matter. I support everybody in the world you can tag. Yeah, I don't want no nudity or anything like that or something but crazy. But, you know, if it's a party, a flyer, or a show or something you did, it's not a problem.
You are so nice, you know. And for someone who has their own network and doing their thing like that, you know, not many people would be open to being tagged, you know, let alone, you know,
that's
bothered.
what it's for. What are you tagging people for if you can't get to the page to tag? It doesn't make it, to me, it doesn't make any sense. Or don't even be on the social media then if you don't want to be tagged.
Right.
It makes sense. You know, people blocking people. What's that about? They can go through someplace else and see you. You know, who cares? You know, it's not blocking. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just leave it. Whatever I don't want to put up there, I just don't put up.
Pretty much. You know, you could be a good. You could be a speaker for Facebook.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to go contact was it Zuckerman?
Right, Zuckerberg. Yeah. Hey, I guess we all lucky because he ain't charging us yet, and you know that's been a fear for years.
Yeah, well, this Facebook is good. You know, some people turned it into a circus, but you know, the ones that have been having their Facebook in for a while, like me, you know, we've used it the way it's supposed to be used. You know, people have just gone crazy and doing craziness. It doesn't make any sense. But if you use the social media apps properly, you do get the response that you want.
Absolutely. And I just want to ask you about it's actually a new TV show that's coming out. I don't know if you're familiar with it, featuring Brandy and also the legendary Eve, one of my favorite female rappers, called Queens. Are you familiar with this?
No. I've seen it. I looked at it. I've seen it. First single, Nasty Girl, out now. Okay, that sounds like that Nasty Girl. You know that song that was back with the girls there.
Right.
Force Dime and all that time when they guys were singing. Yeah.
Right. So this is actually a new show that, from my understanding, you know, just looking at the trailer, it looks like, you know, basically they're like a rap group and then they broke up or whatever like that. It's just like talking about but they supposed to be like legends in the show.
Okay.
But a legendary rap group.
Oh.
To my understanding, you know, so it seems like it's gonna be hot. It's gotta be hot. It's on ABC. It's got Brandy, it's got Eve, and old girl from Power. You know,
okay, I know.
Yeah,
I thought that was your show, maybe.
Oh no, this is not my show.
Okay.
I'm going, but watch it. If I get my hands on it, I'm going to put my hands and on somebody, as a sponsor to this show. I would love to do that
Okay.
because I support, Eve and Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two, just great artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know if you had heard of that show, so I definitely want to make sure
Well,
I asked you.
I heard of it now.
Yeah,
I heard of it now, and I
you know what
seen
I'm
it, and I
saying?
didn't know what. But I'm glad you clarified what the show was about.
Yeah, because it was kind of confusing the way they was marketing it at first, but I didn't know what was going on. I had to keep looking at it. Then I got up to speed. I got up to speed real quick.
Because it got like in a cartoon kind of thing, so you didn't know if it was what was this,
Yeah, yeah. So tell me this before we get up out of here, and because you've been so generous with your time, and I really do appreciate that. And again, everyone that's watching out there, I really appreciate you. Again,
Wow.
share this video if you have not shared this video by now. All you do is press click and it's that share button, and then it's like right there. It's easy, and then you can share it to either social media.
Where is it on? This is on Facebook or where?
This is actually on YouTube only. This is on my YouTube.
Whoa, on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, Isaidit Management.
Okay.
Yep, that's my channel.
All right.
But I'm happy to say that I'm just gonna go ahead and let the cat out the bag before the bag get into the cat. I don't know. Is that possible? Before the cat eats the bag. Before the cat eats the bag, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I like how that sounds better. Before the cat eats the bag, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag.
Okay.
I just made that up. So if I see that on T-shirt, somebody, y'all owe me 50%. No, but really though, I'm happy to say though, I'm going to be coming to the Life and Entertainment Network with GinaHills.com, Life and Entertainment.com.
Wow.
You'll be able to find my show there, really soon, coming in like December. So, I'm just really grateful for that opportunity. She's actually one of my media partners presently. And I'm just happy for the opportunity, and we're going to reach millions and millions of people also. So I'm just grateful for that opportunity to be able to do that because, I've been doing interviews now for like going on 8 years. So,
wow.
I'm really grateful.
And that's wonderful for you.
Yeah, definitely. And I look forward to, networking with you and somehow being able to get on your network, and to be able to be seen by people in the Caribbean. That'd be dope. And people in Barbados.
And Canada.
Awesome. In Canada, exactly.
Bell. Bell's an old Bell phone, Bell network, Bell TV. It's an older network, but people have it in their house,
Absolutely. I love it. And I love what you do. I love and appreciate what you do. And as always, I take pleasure in interviewing people that's in the same field, especially because my pain. You know the struggles, the ins and outs of how this works. And
yes.
And I just look forward to, continuing to just pick your brain, and hopefully you can learn things from me as well, and we can just continue to be powerful and just be a compliment to each other's brand.
You can pick my brain off air, because we're not giving our trade secrets like that.
You know what I'm saying? You're smarter than that, huh? I heard that.
You gotta know what to do. And thanks to God.
For real. Amen. All day. But yeah, I just want to again say thank you again for being on the show. Thank you for taking your time. I want to wish you the best weekend ever coming up. You know what I'm saying? I want to wish you safety and, just continue to have great success with not only your show, but everything that you do in your life, and I want to wish safety over not only you, but all your loved ones and everybody that that you care about and love you, as well. And I want to just let you know that you have my support right here at IsaidItTV.com. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm here live with the boss. With the boss, you know what I'm saying? With Life Matters CEO. You know what I'm saying? It's such a pleasure, again, Queen, to be here with you. Salute to everything that you're doing, you know, and you definitely have my support going forward.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to, you know, show a couple of more pictures that we didn't show. And
Oh,
congratulate you on this award. And can you talk about this award?
that award I got for media, doing media and outreach in the community
Mm,
for the
that is awesome.
entertainers in the local area and the GTA, and helping expose them. So that was from Sandra Bashment, and yeah, she's a good friend of mine also, and she has a clothing store in Toronto, a boutique that's on Western Road and Jane in Toronto, and she gave me that award.
The award winning CEO, DBoss. I
I
like how
have
that
them here
sounds.
still.
I love it. And congratulations. You know, it's well deserved. You know, when you get awards like that, it's not by accident, for real. There's no
Hmm.
accident. And that's beyond just, you know, a friend admiring you. That's, you know, that's a blessing from God. That's, you know, that was your flowers.
Hmm.
These are just some of your flowers for your bouquet that you still going to continue to receive.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, there. That's my picture. That's my. I love gold. Oh my gosh,
you look good in gold. I like gold. I like
I
you in
love
gold.
gold. I like this gold jacket. I want to get another one.
Mm. Hey, next time we do this interview, I want you to wear that gold jacket or a new gold
Uh-uh.
jacket.
It's outlived its days,
Well,
so
then
I
you
got to
have to
get
get a new
someone to
gold jacket.
personally make it for me again.
There's a lot of gold jackets out there.
Well, if you see one, let me know, please.
I, okay, I know a lot of fashion designers.
Okay.
And matter of fact, shout out to Stevie Edwards, the legend. You know what I mean? Number one fashion designer. He's the king of fashion, actually. And that was printed in Time magazine.
Hmm.
Shout out to Stevie Edwards. I know he probably got a gold. I'd hook you up with Stevie, and I bet you he'll make you a gold jacket. I bet you he will.
Yeah. Well,
I
he
said
needs to he needs to do it ASAP.
it. How much time he got? Because he a busy man. He a legend.
Oh well, I guess he can have it by spring.
Okay,
By
okay, that's
spring of,
fair.
of next year. Yeah.
That sounds fair. I'll hook y'all up. You know what I'm saying? I'll connect you and Stevie. You know what I'm saying? He'll love the business. Appreciate it. And he's super great. He's like the best, one of the best.
Wow.
Yeah. So also I want to just say, oh yeah,
Oh,
this is actually
exit.
just happening tonight, right? This is about to happen, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
That's
at
awesome.
10 p.m. tonight.
Right. You a busy lady.
I was very busy. He was so nice, and that's why I called the interview the full reveal, because he really
Mm,
showed who he was. So you got to really watch that tonight. The full reveal of him, because he showed who he was, who he is, and what he really stands for. And I like that about him.
right.
He's
Okay,
very down to
absolutely.
earth, even though they got that gangster and all that other stuff and everything else. But otherwise, you have to watch it and go see.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely. And I see our friends up there at Come Clean Entertainment along with Urban
Yeah,
Grind TV. Shout out to
Urban
Come
Grind.
Clean
Yep,
Entertainment
Wally.
and Urban Grind. Salute, salute.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They
right. That's
support
right.
me. They support me, but they better support me.
For sure. That's what's up. Um, so again, definitely make sure you all tune in tonight. And where can they find this interview at?
They can go on the YouTube channel at DBoss Networks, and they can see it there, or they can go on, if they have Instagram, they can go on DBoss_1, and you'll see or DBoss Real Life Matters. I believe, yeah, I believe the interview is posted. Yeah, so you can see all the past ones that were coming on, and I think tomorrow is supposed to be Mitch one way, and then Trill Will, And then we had on this comedy duo. I really liked Coco and Daphne. They're Canadian, but they've worked all over, and they're very, very and they did an impromptu skit on my show. So if you didn't see that one,
nice.
That was on yesterday. So go back and watch it.
Nice. Congratulations again to everything that you've been doing, everything that you've accomplished. Again, for people just coming to the show now, I'm going to flash a couple more pictures, from that we've already showed real quick. From this is basically, where you started. This is where it all began for you. Modeling.
That picture is so funny. I have it went, that's not the one that went, but I had on a straw hat, and it was I was on this sea branch, and it was a hard picture to do, but I did it. But that went worldwide, and it was so funny because my aunts and uncles and them, they went and sent that picture to my dad. So I was saying, I don't want my dad to see this, and they went and mailed it.
What?
When it came out in the paper, they made a mail him a copy, and he calls me and he goes, "Oh, I see you've been doing some modeling." And I was like, oh my God. That came out, I was there for Christmas, and then that came out Valentine's weekend. So it was in Toronto. So people were looking for me. Where's this girl at? Oh,
yeah. You can't say
they were looking in Barbados. They were looking in Canada, because I know I was in Canada. So they were looking, and I was like, oh God, thank God that thing. Thank goodness I did that picture a while ago, like a month or so,
So they did a
then
full
I found
island.
out the person that took my picture was my cousin.
Oh, okay. So they did a full island search out for you, huh?
Oh, it was
a searching all the islands.
Because I was in Canada back here, and they were looking for me.
Right.
And a lot of people had that picture. Oh my God. It was a big, a really big poster, like. Okay. But it wasn't that one. But it wasn't that one that I was laying. I had my hat on, and I was there, and I took it at Miami Beach, and that's in Barbados.
Oh, okay, nice.
We have a Miami Beach in Barbados, yeah. So I took it there, and people were watching while I was taking the picture. So it was fun.
Great memories.
Yeah, that's great memories. That's a bit thin there.
Yeah, before we get out of here, please tell me, what is your fondest memory in all of everything that you have accomplished? Just overall, what is your fondest memory in this whole entertainment experience?
Well, is when I got sick for 2 years, just when my show was on, and I came back, and I said I was coming back, and I came back, and I said, I'm going to bang it out. Like no ever. And this is where I'm at now. After that.
I love that. And that is a fun memory to have, And again, I didn't ask you about the sickness because, I don't really dive into that unless someone wants to speak about that. I'll let them to speak about that. But so I'm glad that you mentioned that.
That's a past thing, and I got over it. Right. And I had to tell the devil was a liar. I had to do some serious praying and things for that. But I was I was all right after, it set me back a bit because I was kind of mad that, I thought maybe I went off for my show for a year, and then it went to 2 years, and I had to go back and forth with health concerns and stuff, and then, but now I'm here, so I'm here to stay.
I heard that, amen. In that order, and welcome back, and I'm so proud of you also, because it's not easy to when you take time off from doing something that you love and that you're passionate about, it creates even more anxiety and nervousness about, can I do it at the rate or at the bar or level that I was doing it previously? Am I as good as I was? Can I be as great as I used to be? Can I still, put them shoes on, and run this mile under 4 minutes, So
people wrote you off, and then all your enemies and them are like, yay, she's out the game, and now I'm back. So it's like, oh.
Now they can put their heads down.
I'm not gone yet.
Right, that's right. Yeah, people will write you off. You know, the industry, you know, is always the next one up, right?
Mm-hmm. But it shows real things, you know, like it shows people get sick, you know. Look at Wendy
Yeah,
Williams and different people like that. And I know her through somewhere else. And you just never know when something's going to happen. And you have to lay it down for a minute, you know.
right. And I
You
want to
just
just,
don't
you
know.
know, yeah, exactly. You don't know, and you know what you have showed is your resilience. You have great resilience and perseverance. You know what I mean? And I admire that, and I salute you for that because again, you know, no one knows how hard it is to get back to doing this other than you.
Yeah, because you use a little bit of yourself and a little bit of confidence because you're like, oh, geez, I was sick. Oh, gosh, am I going to be the same way? Can I remember things?
Right,
Can I say things back? You know, because it just takes a minute. And then once it comes back, it just, boom, here you're back, you know?
right. Yeah, you can almost feel it, right?
Yeah.
It's on that time, on time. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I'm glad that you decided to come back because you know, and even if you didn't decide to go back, come back. Then you know, again, that doesn't mean that was the wrong thing. It just means that was the right thing for you at that time.
Well, it was God said it's time to come back. And Real Life Matters is not my show, it's God's show. So he
Mm,
said, now it's time.
amen. Amen.
You know, it's his show because he gave me the name. It's his show. It's not. He's just using me as a vessel to come through it
That's
and
right. And
use
you say
and do
using
what I have to do it.
absolutely. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You said that you was in church, right? When the name came to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was reading some
Okay.
scripture. I can't even remember, and then boom! It just and I said, "Listen, I'm in church, man. I gotta be listening to the pastor and thing." And I said, "Here I am in some tangent, writing down and scribbling something in the." And it came, and then all of a sudden that was it. And I said, "Yes, I got it."
Just like that. The
And I
light bulb
went
went
home,
on.
and I couldn't wait to get home because I wanted to get the names saved and all the stuff. And oh my gosh, it was just going crazy. And then everybody started to come out with, and then I had got sick. It was on the planet, and then everybody started coming up with some kind of matter, blue lives, black lives, all kinds of. I said, yeah, well, you guys didn't think about that till I came. So
Right.
they can check the date because it was there.
Really? So
So,
what's the date? What's the date of Real Life Matter?
well, geez, it's like, I think it's 6 years.
Oh
Six
wow.
years. Yeah. Yeah, or
Mm,
a little bit more.
that's
Yeah,
deep.
it has to be 6 years, 6.5 years, I think. Yeah.
Mm.
Minus 2. So,
Man,
but
you
I
just
still kept
you
promoting the people that I did the shows for and the earlier shows and the different shows. So one day I interviewed, I think it was 16 people in one day.
mm.
I tell you, after that I was like, oh, I couldn't even think. I couldn't think to myself. I had to get their names straight and all that.
Man, I know the feeling about doing multiple. It can be, man, there's a workout. People don't even
Red
know. It's a
carpets are
workout.
okay because people are coming. So, but when you got to sit down and figure out people, got to change your wardrobe, all kind of stuff. It's just a little bit crazy.
Yeah, really. Do you ever feel like after you do your interviews and things, do you feel like exhausted? Or are you more like energetic afterwards?
No,
You
I'm
more energetic.
energetic. I can't. You can't really sleep after you're hearing everybody's, their stories. You can't really
Right.
sleep because people just poured out their soul to you.
Exactly.
So how are you going to lay down? You can't lay down for a while. So you just got to sit up and you can't even watch anything. You just got to sit back and just reflect. Either
Yeah.
have a
And
glass
be
of wine
grateful.
or you have something or just, or have something to eat. Like when I do my interviews, I can't eat before. I'll do it after.
Right.
Because I just can't. There's something I just can't. I can't eat before. Unless it's way a few hours way before, but if it's just like some people can eat just before, no.
Yeah, I'm different. Like, I can smash a burger. I can do some M&M's, smash and grab. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maryland. You know, with M&M's smash and grab. Y'all might want to pick up some food out there in Chicago, Illinois. You know, it's fire. But what I'm saying though, when I smash and I grab some food, I can do that like right before my interview. Wipe my mouth in 2 seconds. Make sure I swallow everything, and I'm ready. I can rush to work and 90 miles per hour and clock in 2 seconds before I need to be there, and I would be just as good as I performed if I prepared 30 minutes beforehand.
Oh my God.
Because I just have a switch in my mind that I'm just used to rushing. I'm just used to fast pace, fast everything. So, you know, I just you know, I'm just that type of person. I could just, you know, I don't know. That's just me. I'm a chameleon though. I'm a chameleon. That's just who I am though. But I know who you are. You the boss.
Yes.
Okay, so when you came up with the name, tell me about the name and why you decided to call yourself the boss. Because every time you say your name, everybody it's a we saying like you the boss. Like it's like saying, hey, you the boss. So you
I
know,
am the
like
boss. Because I am the boss. Because I get my first name is Darlita. It's Spanish and French, my first. And my last name is Bostic.
Oh, okay.
So my first initial D and my part of my last name Boss. D Boss.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
So I am the authentic the boss.
You are the authentic. Like it don't get no real man, that is I need to find something on this show where we send some balloons and some sparks and fire up or something. Because that was a moment right there. That was a moment. That was one of those moments like I need to play some music. Where is that outstanding? Hold on. I should have this on deck. I need to keep outstanding.
That's why I capitalize my first initial and my last initial on my name. That's why when people spell it, I'm like, oh, that's one little bit of a peeve.
Oh.
That's why my name is my first initial DBoss. Mm-hmm.
How long you been calling yourself the boss? Like when did you recognize
a
that?
Long time. A lot of people call me that. Back in the day, they used to know me. They also gave me a nickname when I played college ball and stuff. They call me Bambi, and the boss, and then you know people that personally know me, they'll call me by my name.
Hey, that is outstanding, DBoss. That was an outstanding backstory to your name. And I so much appreciate you sharing that. I hope you can hear this right now.
Yes, I can.
Man, we're going to jam out.
But a lot of people think, a lot of men, some of them get, you know, a little bit out of place. They say, well, you calling yourself the boss. Who's the boss of you? But when they say, oh my gosh, that is your initials, you know.
Right. They feel like a sucker.
I'm not just, you know, that's and the name is suitable, and it just matched with my name, so it's my name. It's out of my name, so
I love that. And so, with that being said, that you embrace that of being your name, the boss. Part of your name is your initials. Did you ever feel pressure in saying you have to live up to being the boss?
No. Because I am who I am. It's me.
Okay, in a relationship.
It doesn't sound it doesn't say coincidence. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, but you know, if somebody's personally, you know, they don't call me that. You know, if I'm out, because most people know me as my media name. That's what they know me as. But if my personal and my people, they call me, because some people will go, well, where's Darlita? And people are looking like, who's that? Right. The girl there, and they'll go, oh, you mean DBoss? You go, yeah. So that's okay.
Hey, because I know you've been a diva for a long time. I've seen the pictures. You know, you've been doing your thing. You know, you've been bossing out for a long time. So I ain't mad at you. You know, if anything, I'm just proud of you. And I just want you to know, just continue to, just continue to get back into your comfort zone and continue doing your show. Real life matters. Real life
Yes.
does definitely matter. And I love the
Yes.
name. Salute to you and your whole brand. I'm very just grateful to have you on this show. Thank you for just sharing your time. Wow. Again, you have an interview that you're going to be hosting yourself in just a couple of hours. So, that's just amazing that you took the time out your life to do that for me. Because, I
That's
sent
not
the
a
invite,
problem.
so I love that. So much love to you. There's a Darlena?
Darlita. I like Darlene, but IT at the end.
Darlita.
Darlita. It's
Darlita.
Spanish and French. Darlita.
That's dope. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
I like
you see it?
Darlita. Okay, I
my
like that.
parents want to make it difficult.
Yeah, they did a little bit. It's a tongue twister. But hey, I like you in the pink. I love the hair. I think you look beautiful today, and I
Thank you.
appreciate your time. And I just
All
want to
right.
again thank you and wish you the best. Have a great interview later. And
I
man,
will.
thank you for joining us and being live here on Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, the show. You already know. Hey, and this is what I want you to do, DeBoss. Please, if you may, someone that you think that would be good for my show, maybe, please send them my way so I can also celebrate their legacy
Oh,
on
I
my
will.
show.
I definitely will.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? One of them celebrities, they got some celebrity status. You know what I'm talking about? The celebrity interviews over here, along with business spotlight interviews and artist spotlight interviews.
I definitely will. I know a lot of them here.
You know what I'm saying?
Rock
So again, hey,
stars with all kind of stuff. Woo.
I already know. But thank you so much. I had fun.
Thank you.
I love your personality. I love your personality. You're very just a happy person, and it rubs off because we can't have enough people that's loving and happy and just joyful people in this world. We need more of that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not a person that particularly smile a lot, but definitely I want everyone to know I'm definitely happy. I'm grateful to God that I'm here to be able to host my own show, to be able to do the things that I'm able to do for people, to work with people, to network with people all the way in Canada. You know what I'm saying today? So I'm just grateful and I'm thankful. So whatever like that. I may not smile and show it all the time, but I'm thankful. See?
Well, you smiled a lot today. People saw those teeth there.
Yeah, I was showing my teeth off today. You had me smiling and cracking up. You funny.
Okay.
But yeah, just holler back, and keep in touch. Be safe,
I will.
and again have a great show tonight.
All right, I will.
All right, peace.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, and again, thank you for everyone that was live. Peace. And you welcome to stay.
Yeah, I'm coming out. Bye.
Bye. Again, thank you again for joining us, live with us today. I was hearing with a legend in media and also legendary model, and she's CEO of DBoss Network and Express You Network. You can find her out there in the Barbados, the Caribbean, and in Canada. And she's reaching millions of people around the world. So I'm grateful for her to be on the show, and look forward to being on her show in return soon.